ladies, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to cut my husband's hair and I'm going to show you how I do that. So if you want to see how I take all this thick ass hair, you can see he's got some thick ass hair, then just keep watching.
And no, she didn't go to school for this. I let her practice 20 years ago.
And he won't get his hair cut anywhere else. He says they screw it up.
And they did.
So what you want to do is you want to wet it down. And you want to have some type of spray bottle because with very thick hair you want to keep it wet. This way it stays the same length all the time. If it starts to dry, you want to wet it so it will continue to stay that length that you need. Now the first thing that I do is I part it straight down the middle and then I lay it to the sides because that gives me my guide. I like using a rat tail or a fishtail comb, whatever you want to call it, because it gives me a little more control than just a regular comb and it doesn't snag the hair any. Once you get the hair parted, where you like it, bring down the bangs. And that's where I start. I start in the front. It just makes it easy enough for me to feather it back and give me a guide of how short I actually want it. So I'm going to take about that much off, if you can see between my fingers. And then we'll start from there. Now after I get it, because like I said, his hair is curly, I'll just go ahead and straighten up my line and then I'll work from there. And this is why I like the spray bottle, because I want to keep it nice and wet so it's all even. You want to kind of angle it back this way because hair it's not going to lay right in the front as it's going to lay on the sides. It's going to be different, so just keep that in mind. And my husband is a bitch. He itches constantly.
I got water running down my face.
He itches constantly, so if you guys have a man like that, I feel you, ladies. So as you can see, there's his bangs, and like I said, it curls. So whenever you cut, you want to make sure you're pulling really tight so you know that that's where it's going to lay. Even when it springs up, if it looks shorter, it's really not. So you don't want to keep cutting away at this side because this side is equal to this side, if that makes any sense to you. Now I like to go down to his ears and knock this out of the park because this also helps me with a guide as well. And to cut out ears on a man, you want to take it and you want to brush the hair to the front of the face like this, and then whatever hair sticks out, you just take and you cut up like this and cut that curl part off. So as you can see, it's nice and flat. And then bring it down. Pull the air just back a little ways. And then take it right up against the ear like that. And that gives you that defined, nice cut, which looks very, very nice. You don't want to cut up too high away from the ear because then you'll look like you have like a white line right here, and that's not what you want. Now, for the rest, I fold the ear down and bring the hair to the ear like this, and then we will just cut here. And this gives us that cut behind the ear. And this is how you cut ears out. Because you don't want to just cut straight down or brush straight down because it won't lay right. You definitely want to curve it towards the ear and then you'll see what you need to actually cut away. Because as you brush the hair back, it'll all feather and lay back really nice. And I always start with a little bit first and then work my way up if I need. Because you don't want to go too ham too quick because you can't grow your hair back. You can keep taking away, but you can't bring it back. So remember, take a little off at a time. If you need to take more off, then take more off.
And you can also nick an ear.
Yeah, I've cut his ear a couple times. I have.
She loves to torture me.
Well, this is the only time I can get to do that, and he has to sit there and take it, so why not? Now for the feathering part, what I'll do is I'll take the hair and I'll take the bangs that I had already cut. This is going to be my guide. And I will bring it, I will be pulling it straight back, as you can see. Not straight up, not forward, but straight back. So as I pull it straight back, we're going to start with about right there. And this is how it's going to feather. It's how it's going to lay. So we'll take about this much off to start. And then go down to the bottom. And you just equal everything out to the same exact length as your first cut. Like that. Then grab some more. As you can see, there is more. Cut that off. And just keep doing that.
Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
That's how the top should look. It's nice and feathered. So it should look something like this. It just looks cleaned up, you know, just very clean and good. So the back, how I do his back, he has like a little ducktail here and all that. So what I do in the back here is I'll start over here and I'll brush the hair this way. So this is how I do it, because I don't use buzzers, clippers, whatever you want to call them. And I will cut down to as far as my fingers will let me to the scalp. And that is where, that's as far down as I can go. And I'll keep doing that. And that gets rid of all them little curls, the little wings that he has. As far down as it'll let me go. So just keep brushing it all one way, and then we're going to brush it back the other way.
Those are just drugstores.
Okay, so as you can see, the back lays really nice. See that? So when you brush it together, it lays really nice. Now, I take the back of his neck like this, and I brush all the hair down like this. And what I'll do is, on this side, I will take my scissors and I will go up at an angle, which will give me like somewhat of a cutout. And I'll take, at the end, I'll take just a regular straight razor and I'll cut all this, but shave the neck. But here, we're just going straight across the bottom, just to clean it up and make it look nice. Now, this is what I meant by behind the ears. Once I took a lot of that hair off, I can come back and catch those little pieces that would be behind there. So just like this, there's just a couple that I could take more off. But you don't want to go too ham, like I said, or you're going to take too much off. Okay, so here I'm going to cut this. So now he's got a nice framed out ear. Looks really nice. Do the same thing. See if there's any. See, there's always little stragglers, always. But now the hair's not as thick and I can see it. I'm going to take the comb, just take a little bit off. Just like that. See, it looks really nice. And all put together, so it feathers and it lays back really nice. So, and that's all I do, ladies. That's just how I cut my husband's hair. So I'm going to go and just go over it really quickly, just to see if there's anything else that I need to get rid of that I missed. Now all I do is take a regular razor. Any razor will work. This is the Venus ball razor, and just wet the neck. Try to remove any hair. Just wet the neck. And take your razor and get rid of all those hairs. And this just makes it look a little cleaner and neater and more put together. Okay, so this is the end result. I don't even know if you guys can see this because I can't. Oh, there's the back. Yeah, I'm having a hard time seeing. And then there is the front, so as you can see, it just really looks nice and put together. So, and then there's the other side. And yeah, that is the finished look. So, so I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had fun watching that. I hope you learned a little something. And if not, maybe you can take a little bit piece from it and maybe, you know, use it. So, yeah, I just wanted to throw him on there. I figured I'd cut it anyway, and I'd just show you how I do it. So, that's how I cut my husband's hair. So, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I will see you in my next video. Bye, ladies, and have a wonderful, wonderful day.